28 days left, ladies and gentlemen. SmackNPie. For some of you, this might be my first 2021 video. For some of you, this might be my last 2020 video. Crazy how that works, doesn't it? But don't let that distract you from the fact that we got Mascot Mayhem, aka Joykill Gang video to go through. My two big theories turned out to be true. This is that video. So follow me on Twitter at SmackNPie1. Help me get to 500 followers there. And you know what? Without wasting any more time, let us begin. What is up, SmackNPie? SmackNPie here. Welcome back to the Chapter 4 is getting extra super juicy, crispy, clean clothes, and that's why we're all here. So you know what? I've said this before and said it again. Let us begin. Alright, as always, Vince's Q&A, all new updates for Mascot Mayhem. We got a lot to go through, so let's not waste any more time. Around 8 minutes, a fan asked about Joykill Gang relationship with one another. Now, we've had 3 questions like this in the previous 3 Q&As, and all of them were answered in a very similar way. The actual question was Penny's feelings, fake feelings. She doesn't have any feeling about Lucky. She's just using him for who? You'll see. And since he doesn't respond to those feelings, what about that freak? What? Hold on. How long it's been since we talked about him on the channel? I think it's been a few good weeks, maybe a month or 2 now. It is time. Queen Penny stands. Freaking pig despiser hater stamps. Stand up. It is time to take back our territory. But no, seriously. There are 3 psychopaths working together for a cause given by Malak to them. Lucky's the only one thinking of big picture, and their interaction is something we'll hear when we're playing Chapter 4. Let's move on. So when Monstrum DLC trailer came out, what did I told you guys? That keep an eye out on the cameras. They will be important. Why? Because they will give us a glimpse of Chapter 4's Mascot Mayhem camera mechanics. Even when I was playing Monstrum DLC, as well as a few months ago, I made a video on Fans Reaper's take on cameras. I said the same thing. Guess what? Another theory nailed on the head. As Vincent Livings revealed around 14 minutes that yes, Chapter 4's Mascot Mayhem cameras does work like Monstrum DLC cameras. Well, not completely same way, but the only difference is that they're alerting Joykill Gang regarding your presence. So if a camera sees you, now all Joykill Gang members knows exactly where you are. Run. I like this. But I won't be running from one Joykill Gang member in specific. You already know who that is. Stop. Another theory in the SmackNPie ever-growing correct list. Immediately after that question, a fan asked about molten steel in factory. So to refresh your memory, I made an entire video on this, where I went into details regarding how molten steel is common amongst factories that produces stuff like this, and I theorized that this will play a role, alright, voice crack, y'all heard that, or at least should play a role in Chapter 4. It's a living reveal that yes, it'll play both the role of visuals as well as killing you. So if you fall into it, you die. Also, if you want more details as to why it should be there or why it makes sense for it to be there in the factory, why is it there in the first place, check out my video on it. I went into deep details. You don't want to miss it. Okay, so this is getting interesting. Around 49 minutes, a fan really cleverly asked about Joykill boss fight mechanics. That will he spawn Joykill Gang clones the way Goliath clowns spawn Gremlin clowns? Well, Vince revealed that no, he does not spawn Joykill Gang clones. However, he does have clones. What? Wait. So you're telling me Joykill has clones? Joykill has Joykills? Great. Just when we thought we finally got the courage to beat Mascot Mayhem. Thank you, Vince. Good. Thank you. Now we're more discouraged than ever before. This is gonna be tough. If Joykill itself doesn't move like Doom Ducky and let his clones do the moving damage, that's smart. But Joykill Gang themselves need to get involved. It has to be a full circle on this boss fight. Also, you know how we keep hearing that this level is the toughest level in all of Dark Deception? Yeah, use that with Joykill being the hardest boss fight and he has clones. We're done, ladies and gentlemen. We're dead. I'm about to pass out, boys. Okay, this is where we speedrun the questions. Around 15 minutes, we knew this already, but a fan asked Vince to clarify whether Penny float or glide when she uses her ability. Well, the answer is she does both in way. It's both floating and gliding, but more floating. If you want to see how that looks, I've done a video on that as well. Okay, so this one is really funny. A fan asked Vince around 59 minutes that, does the Joykill Gang clones talk the way actual Joykill Gang talk? toilets. He said, indeed, they do everything the original JoJo gang does. So that is pretty funny. Imagine escape sequence, all the clones running at you like this. Around an hour 15 minutes in, a fan asked whether we will see restrooms in Mascot Mayhem, like bathrooms or toilets. So the answer is no. Unfortunately. I guess employees back in the day had to wear diapers and or pee-pee behind the couch or computers, and it stinked. It stinked big time. No wonder JoJo gang looked dirty poo, disgusting, nasty. No wonder Malik is a doo-doo. And finally, this is where we're gonna end this video. We now know which zone is the largest one in all of Mascot Mayhem. Maybe even Dark Deception. That is, wait for it, Zone 1. That's actually good. More hard and tough work should always be in the first zone. For speedrunners or S-rankers, this will make it a lot easier instead of restarting in like Zone 2, 3, because that's where things get tough in Dark Deception. Players can get the idea, okay, we messed up here in the first zone because this is the toughest one, more shards are here. Not to mention, the shards can easily go from 500 all the way to 600. See, now that is where you say, we're dead, ladies and gentlemen. And wait for it, I passed out. Making Mascot Mayhem videos are always my favorite part of Dark Deception, mainly because we have so much information for this level. I love other levels more than Mascot Mayhem, but when it comes to making videos, this is where it's at. 28 days left. In a day or two, I'll do my first PlayStation 5 gameplay of Ch4. We have a tournament as well as other stuff planned, so make sure you subscribe and notifications on. Help me get to 50k before chapter 4. Also follow me on Twitter at SmackNPie1. And I'll see you boys on the flip-flopping side. I tried my hardest not to spawn Bane audition in this voice, and I succeeded. Well done. Good job, it's Smack Word.